Celebrating when you lose money trading sounds completely insane. I get it. The entire point of trading is to make money, not lose it. Taking yourself out to dinner after losing $2,000 seems like the behavior of someone who's completely lost touch with reality. But hear me out. In trading, ordinary thinking gets you ordinary results. And this inverse approach is exactly what's needed to separate yourself from the 95% of traders who get wrecked. Your brain doesn't care about your process. It cares about what feels good and what feels bad. And right now, you're teaching it all the wrong lessons. Think about your last winning trade. You felt amazing, told someone about it, maybe posted it. Now think about your last loser. You probably felt terrible, closed your platform, questioned everything. Here's the problem. You just trained your brain to destroy your account. Every single time you celebrate a win and spiral over a loss, you're teaching your brain something. Winning equals dopamine. Losing equals pain. Your brain is simple. It moves toward pleasure and runs from pain. Seems logical, right? Except now you're addicted to winning, not to making money long term, to the feeling of being right in this exact moment. You need that hit. So you start chasing trades that aren't there. You close winners early because you need to lock in that feeling before it disappears. You hold losers because taking the loss means feeling that pain, and your brain will do anything to avoid it. You just programmed yourself to cut winners and hold losers, the exact opposite of what you need to do to make money. The traders making serious money do the exact opposite. They've rewired their brains to celebrate something completely different. Let me show you what this actually looks like. A trader executes a setup perfectly. Entry at the exact level he planned. Position size calculated to risk exactly 1% of his account. Stop loss placed exactly where his strategy says it should be. Everything by the book. The trade goes against him and stops out for an $890 loss. He closes his platform and goes to his favorite restaurant that night. Books a table, orders whatever he wants. Not because he's delusional, not because he enjoys losing money, because he just executed his process perfectly. And that's what deserves the reward. Same trader, different day. He sees a setup forming and jumps in early because he's afraid of missing the move. He sizes too big because he's feeling confident from yesterday. He has no predetermined stop. The trade rips in his favor and he makes $2,340. He doesn't celebrate, he doesn't tell anyone. He takes the next day off from trading as punishment because he just broke every single rule in his playbook. And the fact that he happened to get lucky doesn't change that. You're sitting there thinking, this is insane. Why would you punish yourself for making money? Why would you celebrate losing money? But here's what you're missing. He's not celebrating losing money. He's celebrating doing the hard thing correctly. Taking that stop loss when every fiber of your being wants to hold the position and pray it comes back. That's the hard thing. He did it. That deserves recognition. Your brain doesn't understand profit and loss statements and account balances. It understands rewards and punishments. Right now, you're rewarding outcomes. He's rewarding process. That's the entire difference between his account going up consistently and yours going sideways or bleeding slowly. Here's exactly how to implement this. You need two completely separate tracking systems. One for profit and loss, one for execution quality. Your profit and loss tracker is just data. Green number or red number. You look at it the same way you'd look at the weather report. Information, but no emotion attached to any of it. Your execution tracker is where all the emotion lives. Every single trade gets rated from 1 to 10 based purely on whether you followed your process, not whether you made money, whether you followed your rules. Did you wait for all your confirmation signals before entering? Did you calculate your position size according to your risk management rules? Did you place your stop loss where your plan said to place it? Did you exit based on your predetermined plan or based on fear and greed in the moment? A 10 out of 10 means you followed every single rule. A 1 out of 10 means you broke your rules completely. The profit and loss is not part of this score at all. You can lose money and get a 10. You can make money and get a 1. Let me give you specific examples. Trade 1, you're down $750. You followed all your rules. You took it without hesitation. That's a 10 out of 10 trade. You reward yourself. Nice dinner, movie, whatever makes your brain feel good. Trade 2, you're up $2,100. You entered early, size too big, had no stop, closed out of fear. That's a 3 out of 10 trade. You got lucky. You punish yourself. No trading tomorrow, no reward. The The money is completely irrelevant. Process is everything. Let me show you what happened when someone actually implemented this system correctly. First 90 days, standard reward system. Celebrate wins, spiral over losses. Profit and loss down $8,200. Celebrating wins made him cut them short. Spiraling over losses made him hold them too long. Next 90 days, rewarded execution regardless of outcome. Same strategy, same setups. Profit and loss up $27,600. That's a $35,800 difference from changing nothing except what he celebrated and punished. You know what changes in your trading when this rewiring actually takes hold? Everything. You stop revenge trading completely. Revenge trading happens because you're trying to make back money so you can feel good again. When losing money doesn't create pain anymore because you still got rewarded for following your process, there's nothing to revenge trade for. You already feel good. You stop adjusting position size based on emotions. After a few winners, you don't size up bigger. After a few losers, you don't size down smaller. Your position size stays exactly what your rules say it should be. You stop checking your profit and loss during the trading day. Why would you check it? It's not connected to how you should feel. The only thing that matters while the market is open is whether you're following your process on each setup. This shift also changes how you handle drawdowns. Every trader goes through periods where nothing works. But when you're focused on execution instead of outcomes, drawdowns don't destroy you mentally. You look at each losing trade and ask, did I follow my process? If yes, the trade was a success regardless of the loss. You're still getting rewarded. You're still feeling good about your trading. Compare that to the outcome-focused trader in a drawdown. Every loss feels terrible. The pain builds up. They start forcing trades to try to get back to feeling good. They increase position size to make back losses faster. They abandon their strategy to try something new. This is why most traders blow up during drawdowns. Not because their strategy stopped working, because their reward system collapsed when the outcomes turned negative. The fundamental difference between professional traders and everyone else isn't intelligence. It's not access to better strategies. It's this one thing. Professionals are process-focused and amateurs are outcome-focused. A professional trader can have a losing day and still feel completely fine about their trading. Why? Because every single trade was executed according to their process. They followed their rules. They did everything right. An amateur can have a winning day and still feel stressed and anxious. Why? Because they know they got lucky. They know they broke their rules. Here's what you need to do right now. Stop this video and create your execution tracker. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Open a spreadsheet or grab a notebook. Write down your exact trading rules, every single one. Entry criteria, position sizing, formula, stop-loss placement, exit strategy. Make them black and white so you can grade every trade as either followed the rule or broke the rule. Starting tomorrow, rate every single trade you take from 1 to 10 based purely on execution. Not profit and loss, not win rate. Did you follow your rules? That's the only question. And here's the part most people won't do. Commit to the reward and punishment system for 90 days. When you execute perfectly and lose money, reward yourself. Force it even when it feels wrong. When you break your rules and make money, punish yourself. Take the next day off. No exceptions, 90 days. That's all it takes to rewire your brain completely. 90 days of celebrating process and punishing broken rules regardless of outcomes. Do this, and your trading will transform in ways you can't imagine right now. Don't do this, and you'll keep riding the same emotional roller coaster that's kept you stuck for months or years. The choice is yours. Start tracking your execution quality today. Your future self will thank you.